Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yaji here with another gardening video. Today's video is going to be about my raised beds made out of cinder blocks. I'm going to share with you what the appropriate size of your raised beds should be and a few other things that you need to consider when designing raised beds made with cinder blocks. The very first thing, and I think one of the most important, quite frankly, that you need to consider when designing your raised beds with cinder blocks is access. Let me show you what I am talking about. Okay, so two types of access. The first one is, are you able to walk around? Are you able to walk around your raised bed freely? That's the first access that I am talking about. Make sure that you can freely walk around. And what is the distance between my beds? 25 inches. It's about 2 feet apart. So about 63 centimeters or 25 inches. That's the space between my beds. That is the path. 25 inches. You don't want it smaller than this, trust me. You make it smaller, it's going to be difficult to walk in between your beds. 2 feet, a little more than 2 feet, actually 25 inches. Okay, see that? It's wide enough. Make sure that if you have more than 2 beds, this is wide enough. The second type of access is, make sure you can reach the middle of the bed without stepping on the bed. Here, you can reach the middle without stepping on the bed. Okay, so if you're petite, you want your bed narrower. If you have a long arm reach, you can make it wider. If you're wondering how many of the blocks I have as far as the width, I have 3. On this other bed over here, I have only 2. Quite frankly, the 2 is better for me. I will say between 2 and 3, as the width is the way to go. All right, now let's find out what the distance is. The width of my bed, that's a little more than 42 inches. So we have 42 inches here, and there's that much. 42 looks like, I would say about 45 inches in between. 45 inches in between, like the distance between this end and then that end, maybe about 45 inches. Now, if you have your bed and you have a fence on the other side, try not to make your bed to lean on the fence. You see, that's my fence, and then my bed starts from here. Fence, and that's my bed. You don't want to lean the bed on the fence, and that is because when you have your bed leaning against the fence, sometimes it can speed up decay of the wood over there. So I'm keeping the garden away from the fence. Now, the third thing, this is the fourth thing, I don't know, that you need to consider is that path. Make sure that you're doing everything in your power to prevent weed from growing in that path. What I do is I line the earth or the ground with material that can suffocate weed. You can use cardboard. You can use boxes, like the paper boxes that, or the boxes that you would order something from Amazon. Line the earth with that. It would suffocate any seeds from growing, any weed from growing, and then you can mulch. You see that I have it mulched. That way, when I'm walking, I don't get dirt on my feet. My feet stay clean, and then it also helps to prevent weed from growing. Of course, when you're filling your raised beds, make sure that you're using soil, you're adding stuff to your soil to make it loose. to make it be able to retain water and at the same time be porous enough so it is not waterlogged. All right, guys, check out what I have done with the holes. I have planted some pollinators. These are marigolds. They do attract pollinators, and then they also help to keep away snails and slugs and aphids. Okay, so that's one thing you can do with the holes. You can also plant vegetables such as water leaves. They do well in the holes of your cinder blocks. I'm going to do that. Look at what is growing in here. That is scent leaf. It's growing in one of the holes. Some of you have asked me why I have poles here on all ends of my bed. I have poles, and that is because when I am watering my garden with the hose, without the poles, it can destroy some of my plants. Okay, because you're pulling the cord trying to water. If you don't have something to stop that hose from, you know, going over here, then it would destroy whatever plants you have growing over here. That's why I have poles on all four corners of my raised beds. So guys, I hope this video was useful. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I hope I earned your subscription. If you have not yet done so, leave a comment, share, and all of that good stuff. And most importantly, grow a garden. Until next time, bye. Happy gardening, everyone.